everyone, happy Wednesday night and welcome to our weekly Facebook Live. Popping on a few minutes before 8 so Facebook can let you know I go live, and that gives me a chance to check your settings. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, so if you are watching live, you're going to see the red live button up top. And if you're watching on the replay or watching this on my YouTube channel, shout out to my replay warriors. I am very happy that you're here to join us. Please like, comment, and share my video. That's how we get more people into our crafting community. And we want everyone crafting. Everybody needs a hobby. Whether you read books or puzzles, but sometimes you just need a crafting hobby that feeds the soul. And I hope that tonight will do that for you. So grab a drink, grab a snack, follow along, grab a project, and let's create. Hey Cindy, thanks for joining us tonight. I forgot to grab my water. It's sitting on the counter. But I am so looking forward to it. It's been very hot and humid here in Ontario. I do live in southwestern Ontario. And we are sitting at, like, right now, I think it's still 32 with the humidity. So my hair is like crazy. Hockey is starting. So we are huge hockey fans in this house. So I'm excited to go do my Facebook Live, go watch hockey, and eat some ice cream. I think I deserve it after a crazy day at work. So a lot of times after my busy days at work, I just need to come into my room, play some music, grab a stamp, and create a card. It really, truly is my therapy, and it feeds my soul. So I'm hoping that helps you guys tonight. Whether you're just sitting on your couch watching me, or maybe you're thinking, hey, I want to make that card Anne is making, I'm excited to be with you guys. So tonight for our Facebook Live, I focused on the new dotted circle embossing folder. This embossing folder is massive, and you can find it in our new annual catalog. I actually I'm going to show you the new sketch for this week's global design project. We are going to use this as our focus point. I don't know about you, but I love doing puzzles. I was actually just working on a puzzle after supper, but I think card sketches are like puzzles. The only thing is you're using stamp paper and ink, and I love things like that, or mystery challenges. I love filling those things out too. So we are going to be creating a card using this sketch, using the dotted embossing folder, and our new Incolours. Those new Incolours are trendy, fresh, and remind me so much of summer. And with this hot and humid weather, definitely reminds me of summer. So I'm gonna flip my camera. I'm actually gonna be able to keep my blinds open. I have a tree in my front yard, and it's nice and full this year, so that the sun is like, you can see there's a little bit of sun shadow, but it's actually nice and bright. So I'm like, why close the blinds? It's gonna have some natural light in here to help me. So I'm gonna show you my beautiful view that I see when I'm sitting here in my craft room, and then we're gonna flip you down and we're going to get started. If you're here, comment on my video, chat with me. It's like you're sitting in my craft room and we're crafting together, and that's the best type of medicine. All right, so let me flip the camera. So you're going to see my beautiful blinds, and my beautiful greenery, full gardens out there. I'm gonna flip you up. All right, so let me just see here. I'm gonna pop myself bigger here on, and turn down my video so I don't have to hear myself. Okay, so we are, as I said, using a sketch today from the Global Design Project. So if you do not follow them, go follow them. They do have a blog, but they're slowly moving away from the blog, and you will find them on Instagram and Facebook. So I just saved this and printed it out. This is our guide for what we are doing tonight. As I told you, we are using a new product from the annual catalog. If you do not have a copy of the annual catalog and you would like one, let me know. If you don't have a demonstrator here in Canada, I can only do it within Canada. Pop me an email and I'll pop one in the mail for you. I sent a bunch of happy mail yesterday. Oh, darn it, I forgot to take a picture. So I do have some catalogs en route to some customers and some thank you cards for orders. So thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to show you where you can find this. I've actually, if you followed me a couple weeks ago, actually I think it's the beginning of May, I showed you how I tabbed my book and down the side. You can watch that video. So go back to the beginning of May, and you will also find it on my YouTube channel. But we're gonna go to embossing folders, which is on page 128 and 129. And we are using this one number here, 4, which is the dotted circle 3D. So let's get that and show you what that looks like. It is is massive. It's not our typical embossing folders. This measures 6 by 8.5, and it's the same size, let me grab it, as our plates for our Stampin' Cut emboss machine. So we're actually going to do a bit of embossing tonight, and I'm going to show you how this works. This is perfect for scrapbooking and card making. So whether you are a card maker or a scrapbooker, trust me, you're going to want to add this. We also have one other one. It's called So Swirl, and I showcased that in my projects a couple weeks ago using the ice creams bundle. So stamp set and die. So make sure you go back to my YouTube channel to find that. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's where you know when I do my videos. I usually do my videos Wednesday night, and I always post them on my videos or onto my YouTube channel on the weekends. So this is what we're using. So let's get started and start creating. So I'm going to leave this here just so you guys can see it. So reference it when, let's see, I'll put it here. I think that, yeah, that looks good. All right. I am using the new basic beige color. This is a color that Stampin' Up! Added to their core colors, in with the neutrals, so like with the whites and the blacks and all that. It is a beautiful color. It's nice and light, but works well with many things. My measurement is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Not to worry, I'm gonna write all these, oops, I don't know. I'm gonna write all these measurements down for you on this video. Well, that's a little wonky. On this video, so you will see it. Well, I'll post on my blog and on my YouTube channel. Okay, so we have that. So that is our card base. I actually got to see what I'm doing here. Then I had a piece of, I believe this is 3 3/4 by 5. Let's just get out my trusty ruler. 3 3/4 by 5. So that is also in basic beige. So I'm just going to show you the pieces we have. Then we have 3 pieces of designer series paper. This is the peach pie color, which I'm loving these days. And these are 1 inch by, I believe, 4.5. Let's just double check that. So actually, yeah, 1 inch by 4.5. I guess I was right. All right, so I do want to show you where this pattern came from. So this is the new 2024-2026 Incolours Designer Series paper. You get 40 sheets, so I believe 5 each of the one color. So you see this is Summer Splash, Summer Sun, should have called it Petunia Pop, and the patterns are really pretty. Let me just show you. So there's this. You get the flowers, so you get the flowers, and then on this side you get stripes, and then there's this side and you get dots. So Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Peach Pie, and Pretty in Pink. So those are the 5 in colors for 2024-2026, which are very trendy. My daughter and I were out shopping on Sunday, and I couldn't believe that you could see these colors in the stores. All right, so we're going to put this aside just for now. And I'm going to pull this aside. And I'm just going to move it over here for a minute. We're going to bring in our big Stampin' Cut machine. So this is our Stampin' Cut machine. I call it, aka the Big Boss, because that's exactly what it is. It's the Big Boss. It does a lot of big stuff. We are going to, since we are using an embossing folder, we are using one of our thick embossing folders, because you can see it is a very thick embossing folder. This is called a 3D embossing folder. So when you use a 3D embossing folder, you need to use this surface, this plate, which is number 4. It's like, just like a, I don't even know what you want to call it, just a plate. But anyways, it's the plate you need to use these embossing folders. All right, so let's get our piece of paper, if I find it here. And you can put it like this, you can put it like this, you could totally do more circles. So I think I'm gonna go like this, and just so you can see what this looks like. So it looks like that. All right, so we're gonna lay that down. I'm actually gonna put the hinge towards the machine, and we're just going to run it through. So it looks like that. And let's show you what that looks like. I'm just gonna leave it there because we do have some more die cutting to do. Look at how deep that is. Isn't it amazing? It is so fun. There's so much you can do with this. It just, when I look at these dots, it makes me happy. It should be called the happy folder. Anyways, dotted circle, add it to your shopping list because you're definitely going to want to order this after you see the cool projects that we've made. All right, so let's stick that away. Let's put this away. The bin beside me here. Okay, so we are going to go back to cutting plate 1, cutting plate 2. We're going to use one of our clear plates, and we're going to use a piece of white, and we are using the die. These are another must-have. If you are a scrapbooker, you are going to want these 2 items in your collection. Okay, so the dotted circle is one, and then what I'm showing you right now is our deckled circles. They came out last year in our holiday catalog, aka September to December, and they carried over. But look at the size of this circle. This circle is massive. Like, I think it's like almost 5.5 to 6 inches. Perfect for scrapbooking. And you have 14 different layers, but we are going to use this one right here. So we're gonna put that down. And I'm excited to tell you, where did my clear plate go? Oh, there it is. I'm excited to tell you that Stampin' Up! Will be adding a scrapbooking line towards the end of this year. So I'm super excited to be showcasing more of that. My goal this past weekend, because it was a long weekend here in Canada, was to do a little bit of scrapbooking, but that didn't happen. My gardens were calling my name instead. All right, so there is our deckled circle. So we're just gonna set that aside. And I'm going to just move this out of the way so that I have room to come back to crafting with you. Okay. So we have our pieces. We are ready to get stamping. That was a mouthful. All right, remember we're using this global design sketch. So we have our card base, we have our embossed piece, we have our deckled circled, and we have our 3 pieces. I'm gonna just move this to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to put, let's see, one like that, one like that, and one like that. So 3 patterns, make sure they're even. You can measure. I just like to eyeball. I'm totally like, I just eyeball things. All right. Put that there. So let's grab this one. I'm using our stamp and seal. So I hope you guys had a great day. Like I said, here in Ontario, it's been hot and humid since Sunday. And to the point where you like, it's so gross. Like, I don't even know why I bother doing my hair in the morning, because within an hour it's poof ball city. I have a hair, oops, I'm a little over. I'm gonna tell her, I have very thick hair. I'm telling her to cut it. Just to thin it out. I'm gonna make a difference. I spend most of my day outside with students, so I get hot. All right, we're just gonna fix that up. That's better. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's good. All right, so I am bringing in the Peach Pie ribbon. This ribbon is gorgeous. So Peach Pie, Basic Beige is our color combination right now. Just super good. Here's a tip. I never take my ribbon off the roll, because sometimes, I used to do this when I first started. I would cut my piece of ribbon, and guess what? It would be too short. And then I'd be like so mad because I wasted that ribbon. So now I leave it on my roll, I cut off what I need, and we go from there. Okay, so you can see from this sketch, we have like 3 lines, which I have my 3 strips, and then I chose to put ribbon here, but I chose an extra layer on top of my card base. So let's just put that back so you can see. All right, so we're good. We can go ahead and adhere this. And I don't know about you, but sometimes after a long day of working, and you just need to create a quick and fast, simple card, these, even though they have a little bit of layers to it, it still is quick and simple. All right, we have our deckled circled. So I'm just gonna set this off to the side, and I'm gonna put my scissors to the side. And I'm going to bring in a little stamping mat here, or paper. We are going to go with the color Summer Splash, which is one of the new 2024-2026 Incolours, along with Peach Pie. When I first heard this name, I thought it was like a yellow. Summer Splash makes me think of yellow, not like Summer Splash like a water, but that's what it is. I am using the stamp set So Sincere. This was a carryover from our, I want to say January to April catalog. It was a carryover. But I love it because it has so many different greetings. So what we're going to use today is be grateful for what you have and be proud of who you are. I feel in the world that we are in today, so many of us need to count our blessings and be grateful for what we have. I know there's many people out there that are having a hard time, and we just want to show them that they are doing a good job. Okay, so we're inking it up, tapping, and we're just gonna stamp straight down, straight up, don't rock it. Look at that color, isn't it beautiful? I really do like it. It reminds me of like water. The puzzle I'm doing right now, me and my daughter are doing, it's a beach theme puzzle from Cobble Hills. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Like we're just working on it now. All right, so we're going to put that ink pad away. Always close your ink pad so you don't stick your hands in it, because trust me, I've done that before. Yep. Okay, so let's bring this back in. We're going to bring in our dimensionals. If you're joining us, hello. Welcome to our crafty session. We are showcasing the dotted embossing folder, which is a must in anyone's craft room, especially if you are a scrapbooker and or a card maker. Look at that. There's my little garbage can. You can see I was eating some chocolate. Actually, I think that's from the other day. I haven't had any. I was saving it for ice cream. All right, so there is our greeting. Now, once again, when I go to make my bows, I don't cut off my ribbon because, like I said in the past, I've cut that ribbon and it's so short. So we're just going to go like this. Make it like this. And sometimes I just play around with it till they get to the point that I like. All right, I'm happy with that. And we're gonna put our bow right here. Okay, so there's that. And we're just gonna put these away. We're going to bring in the, these are the 2024-2026 Incolor Rizon dots. How do you say it? Dots. I'm just gonna say dots. A trick I showed you, and I posted this on one of my social medias, on my social media stamp fan page, that this year the colors are not written anywhere. So what I'm doing is I'm going to write them. I'm actually using I found what's worked really well is our Stamp and Write markers in basic black. I just wrote the name and then the colors. So I will do that with all of my embellishments this year because I think it's really helpful. Then you're not looking for that information on a website or wherever. All right, so I decided I was gonna pull in some of these pretty dots, and I'm using our Take a Pick tool, another handy tool that you definitely want in your stash supplies. These are like things you definitely want. All right, I just feel like the colors just like, sorry, the Summer Splash colors just add to the card that we are doing tonight. So these are the 2024-2026, and you get 120 of the 5 different colors. So 2 different sizes. That's pretty good. All right, so let me show you. Let's bring this in. Here is our sketch for the Global Designed project 446, and here is our card that we made. So pretty close to the sketch. What I love about a sketch is it's just an idea. You can make it your own by adding your own twist to it. So that is our sketch. This is our card. What do you guys think? It's really interesting because, oh, here's the card I made when I was creating my samples. So I used basic beige, peach pie, and summer splash, which is a really fun, fresh summer combination. All right, I have a couple more projects to share with you of ways to use this. And I actually created one more Facebook Live project, so I might pop on one more night, one more time in the next few days to show you my other projects. That's a really fun layout. All right, so I have a team. My team is called Stamp to Create, and we are a group of demonstrators from the East Coast to the West Coast, and I love my ladies. We are like a tribe. We are definitely a tribe and a community. So every Tuesday night, I go live with them to let them know about what is happening in the world of Stampin' Up!, what is happening with our teams. And I always end our night with stamping. I started that during COVID just to keep us all connected, being in our rooms, you know, just so we see everyone's friendly face. And I've continued it. So we're almost going on 4 years this July. Anyway, so I wanted to show them how to make a fun project with the Incolours. So once again, I had a piece of paper. I put the Incolours down. We ran it through the embossing folder. I used the same greeting from the So Sincere, brought in the peach pie, and I used Summer Splash. This will be going on my blog, and you can see there is another one. So exactly, but just different ways of I did the patterns. That's that. Then my downline, Laura and Ashley, they love to create. And they love sharing their creations with me, which I'm very grateful for. I don't know when they have time to do it, but anyways, they do. They created these samples. I'm gonna move the global sketch out of the way and just pull these over. So what they did was they took the embossing folder and they did color on color. So this is Shy Shamrock. They pulled in some different Incolours, but they used that designer series paper that I used earlier. And this is the Simply Said mix and match stamp set. So there is Shy Shamrock. Here is Summer Splash in the same pattern. Here is Pretty in Pink in the same pattern. So you can see they just literally peach pie and petunia pop. It's funny how that just moving. Sorry, I hit my thing. It's interesting how the same card can look different with all the Incolours. So let me just show you. So petunia pop, Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, and peach pie. So there you go. What do you guys think? What do you think of this amazing embossing folder? If you do not have it, definitely it's one you want to get. But I would love to know which one is your favorite Incolor. This week, I have to say, I'm leaning towards the Summer Splash and the peach pie. I'm not much of a purple person, but I do like the petunia pop. And being Irish, gotta love the Shy Shamrock. And of course, Pretty in Pink is a pretty baby color. All right, everyone. That is all I have for you guys tonight. I wanted to showcase this fabulous embossing folder. So don't forget, this is the amazing embossing folder that we showcased. I wanted to showcase the new 2024-2026 Incolours. But I also wanted to tell you, if you're like, whoa, man, I really like those Incolours and I have to have them, then I got a deal for you. From now, which today is the 22nd, to March, why am I thinking March? May 31st, so really less than 9 days. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Like a week Saturday is June 1st. Where the heck did half of the year go? Is our starter kit special. So if you're thinking, hey, this is for like, I have a huge shopping list. I want to get my products at a discount. I want to be a part of a stamping community. I want to meet new friends. I want to see sneak peeks. I want to be able to order things early. Then this is for you. So when you pick out, so with a starter kit, you pick out $165 worth of product. You only pay $135, no shipping into Texas here in Ontario. Then during the month of May, you get this value of $113 of Incolor products. You get all the Incolor ink pads, plus you get the cardstock, plus you get the designer series paper, and you get the markers. So the value works out to be $277, and you're only paying $135. That's a pretty amazing deal. So if you think, I have a huge shopping list, I'm going to spend a lot of money in the next few months, like in the next 3 months, then this deal is for you. We would love to have you. Reach out to me. I can send you the link, or you can go to my blog, which is www.stampwithann.com, click shop now, www.stampwithann.com, and click join my Stamp to Create team, and you'll see the link right there and all the information that you need. All right, and if you're like, you know what, Ann, I really want to add these products to my shopping cart, go to www.stampwithann.com, click shop now, use this host code for May, pick out your products, and it'll ship right to you 24/7 anywhere here in Canada. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. So if you're watching the replay, I would love to know which one is your favorite in color, and I would love to hear what you thought of our projects tonight. Like I said, I have one more to share with you, so I'll probably pop in on a Facebook Live. Let's see what maybe tomorrow night or Friday night brings, but I will let you know when I'm going to do that. It'll be a surprise. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. Have a great rest of your week. If you're here in Canada, in Ontario, stay warm, stay cool, and have a fabulous rest of your week. And we will see you shortly, hopefully either the next 2 nights, and then again next week for our next Crafty Session. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great night.